What's up, guys? This is Last Chance speaking, and today we're going to be looking at the Gundam Build Fighters Try SD Winning Gundam. And this is, again, from another Build Fighters thing, and I swear this will be the last time we'll talk about Build Fighters. Well, kind of. Not the last time we'll be talking about Build Fighters in general, but this will be the last time that we'll be talking about. Actually, no, that was a lie. We ain't done talking about Build Fighters. I still have one more thing to review, and if a model kit from this lineup does apparently show up at my house, all of a sudden, yes, I will be back at this again. So this is the winning Gundam. And I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna give a quick disclaimer, real quick. Due to who pilots this, it's the Gunpla. Well, in the show, I will be referring to this as a she. So don't you dare be saying why you saying she. I just gave you the disclaimer, so now you can shut up. Anyway, the sculpting on this thing is really nice, but the painting is there to be desired. As you can see, there is some panel lining on it, and this was actually one of 3 kits that I built within all at once. I built this, the Lightning Gundam, and the Build Burning Gundam all at once, so that's why they all look mediocre somewhat. But this actually has to be my best one because I panel lined it, and then when I panel lined it, I cleaned it a little bit. Hence why the wings look really good. Pretty good. So let's get down to the many accessories that thing comes with. As usual, I always go over the instruction manuals that you have here and what you got. And you do get this. You got lots of things. You get more SDs. You got some things to go along with it. Some other model kits that can go along with it. Team Try Night Fighter right there. There's an actual profile of what the Gunpla actually looks like. Like some more interesting things. Some ways to touch up the kit actually. And that might be the next review or not. I don't know. It depends on what I feel like uploading at that time. So this is nice. Nice, so that goes there. There she comes with a gun, which looks really nice. As basic as it is, and yeah. Oh, she does come with a buzzsaw shield, but we'll get to that later. So, let's talk about the transformation. Usually if I'm talking about these things, I would go into size comparison, but I don't feel like going into size comparison with this thing. But we're gonna go down its transformation now. So first things first, you want to take this piece off here. This will come into play later, and this looks nice. Panel lining is a little messy, but what can you get mad at me? And I'm gonna actually this is actually nice. Okay, so remove these, and yeah, you can basically call this thing a parts former. It is kind of a parts former, but it's an SD Gundam. I'm not gonna get mad at it for being a parts former. So you take her waist, rotate it around, stand her up, take this crest, fold it down, and I actually need to retract some things real quick to make this thing look proper. Alright then. And so now we're at a better height for the model kit, and then you're left with this stuff. So we just remove these parts here and here. We take the V fin here or quad fin, I don't know what to call it. Put that in there. Take these off. Rotate the fist. Take the arm. You put it in the ball joint there. And we're actually going to remove the head real quick, which is a nice feature. Here again, you do it to the other side. All right, which is nice. You take the wings here. Here you put these little thrusters on her back. I'm calling these things thrusters. It looks more like a jetpack or a rocket pack. Like plug it into her back. Put her head on. You take the shield or buzzsaw, whatever you want to call it. Plug that in there, and there you're done. There she is in her robot mode. This is a nice looking thing. You may notice that there's some stickers on here. That's because I did use stickers with this kit. But there are some parts that you may notice were panel line, and as you can see here, she has nicely done panel line. Let's look at here. As you can see, the panel lining here on her face, on her mouth thing. You remove this around here, her wings here, right there, here, and those vents there are all nicely panelized. Because I actually did the face right. As you can see, this is actually her shield, which is kind of messy, but choosers can't be beggars, or is the beggars can't be choosers? I don't know. No, but this is a nice model kit. Like I said, she does come with the gun that can fit into her hand right there, here, which looks nice. Nice, and if you can remove her face, which is actually sometimes really hard to remove. I don't know why it's disagreeing with me today. It's always these things don't disagree with me whenever the camera's on. Alright, it doesn't disagree with me when the camera's on. Okay, there we go. Okay. You take this, and she has a face changing gimmick. And by that I mean her eyes can change. And now she has a little bit of a cute face. Just here. That's what I'm gonna call this. Is where she's all like oh kawaii. Oh my god, that sucked. Okay, don't judge me on that. I know. Oh my god. Don't judge me, my friends. And this is basically her when she's happy or something. Like when they went to I forgot what it was called, but it was like where they met their rivals where the things and such. I don't remember. I just remember that as the episode where Sakai Kamiki learns the new skill, which I call the Phoenix. I don't know what it's actually called within the show. I actually have to rewatch the show again and to see what it is. And yes, I did watch the show. Shush, don't tell me I have not. I only have not seen Island Wars. Shush. But besides that, let's get down to her posability. Yeah, she has a ball joint at the head and can look up that far without it coming off, and not that much far down. She has a ball joint here. Arm can do that. Arm rotates. Its arm moves out. That's a ball joint here. She has a bend, and at the elbow, ball joint here. Ball joint here that can swivel. Ball joint here, and a ball joint here. Not that much posability for an SD, but for the size of it, she's not that bad. So here she is next to a master grade kit, which is pretty huge. You can see a little bit of my desk. And so that's pretty big. Master grades. The master grade that I have is a 1 to 100 scale. 1/100 scale master grade kit. Here she is next to a transformer. Oh, the master grade kit I showed you was the master grade Iron Blooded Orphans. Gundam Barbados. Here is Transformers Earthrise Cliff Jumper or Deluxe Class Cliff Jumper. Actually, so that's nice. She's around the same height as a Deluxe Class figure. And here she is next to the NECA 1954 Godzilla. Well, he's around the size of a Voyager class. And since I have the other kits, it's with me on hand, and they are actually needed later. And they actually are needed. Here she is next to the Lightning Gundam. Okay. Here she is next to the Lightning Gundam. Off to the side with you. And here she is next to the Bill Burning Gundam. Now, let's get down to what else she can do. Alright, the video's not over yet. There's more to her. Where that meets the eye, and I'm not making that joke because she transforms and such. No, I'm making that because she does come with extra things. Let's start off with what should I talk about first? Yeah, let's do Winnie Knuckles first. Alright then. So you may recall in Bill Burning's video that I said that he comes with this piece, and we'll talk about that next week. Well, today is next week, so oh, that's a funny joke. Anyway, what do we do with this? This piece originally came with this figure, but I put it with the Bill Burney's for convenience. But this will come into play now. Alright, first thing we gotta do is we gotta rip her head off. Oh, and this is actually a good transformation. We're gonna transform her into her core mode. And by that, I mean you just take off the V-fin, flip this down, and flip out these little wings. Let's put this back on, and she is in core mode. Now, we are now going to turn this guy. We're going to turn this guy into Bernie Knuckles, or Bill Burning Winnie Knuckles, Bernie Knuckles. Wow. All right, then. And we're also going to turn her into that as well. Well, so we take these two, and then we combine. And make sure you say some nice comments about them. Like how much you love my model kits, or else it won't work. Wait a minute, they're not Omegamon, and this isn't Digimon. Come on, that might be in the review. Anyway, so you take this, put this off the side, and my backdrop holder just decided to finally come down. And we just take her up high. We just rip her up high. We don't need this anymore. We don't need that anymore. This actually needs to go back where it belongs. Actually, we'll just rip off her wings. And you can call this the Transformers Jetfire Optimus Prime style combination, where it's the fact is basically Jetfire gets ripped apart and then he gets reassembled again into Optimus's jetpack. Basically same concept. And now we can finally get down to the winning Knuckles. Alright then. First things first. There's this little piece here. Remove that. Now we'll put this off to the side. And let's put all these other pieces off to the side as well. Well, let's put her over here for convenience. And then you take her body, twist it 180, and then alrighty then you take this, you plug this right there. Then you take this. You put that there. And now take Bill Burning Gundam himself. Rip off his fist. Put that off to the side. Rip off his arm. Arm while we're at it. And it's not gonna care. Thumb came. This came off. You take this, plug it in the same way you would do with his other hands. And I think this should have just went this way, but no. Actually, wait, I want to see another way. This fit? Now we'll just do it this way. Then we put his arm back on if it did not come off. Well, if it did not come off, well, then you don't need to put the arm back on. I did because mine decided to come off. And here you have the winning gauntlet, because now he is inevitable. But my friend, he is the Lightning Gundam. Now he dead. I'm sorry, I had to do that. Endgame jokes aside, this is actually a pretty cool feature. Sure, and now he looks ridiculous with this Infinity Gauntlet style hand, and it's just dumb. It's just straight up dumb, but it's kind of funny. I wish that those are that's his fingers, by the way. Wait, I almost said her fingers. This is because, like I said, this is the winning Gundam, and I said that I was going to refer to it as female, so you get the joke. I wish that the fingers were individually articulated, so just like you give him to do a snapping pose, but no, I can't. But that's funny. And what do we do with the rest of the stuff here that we have? Well, we're just going to convert this into another jet. So you take this off. Then you take this, plug this into here. Here, you take the V-fin, plug that into there, and it shows you even more my panel line. Yes, I did pick that around the gun. I don't know how I managed to do that with a Sharpie marker. You take these, these, plug these in like so, and I think they should no, they should be facing, the feet should be pointing down, like that should be facing down like so. Oh, you take an arm straight in and out, rotate the fist, and it depends on which one when you're using, and it depends on the arm that you are using. I need to use this arm because the little peg has to be facing up. You got one part. If you remember all that garbage or couldn't understand and what I said, just basically watch my videos. I'm sure they're pretty enough to catch the eye of children or teenage boys. At least I don't know. No. Plug these into here, and I was wrong, but I do like the ports facing upward. It's just easier to use, and yeah, that's it. Here we have it in a smaller ship mode, which looks pathetically stupid. But I'm sorry, but it is pathetically stupid, but in a fun way. Wait, it's dumb, but it's dumb in a good way. Wait, I like this thing. It's just stupid, but it's short. And now we'll get this back into core fighter mode, and we will now get the knuckles back from our friend, the Bill Burning, because he used the stones to destroy the stones. Now they're glorified plastic model kits. If you don't get the reference on why I said he used the stones to destroy the stones, if you got that part, you'll possibly be like, that's an endgame reference. Technically speaking, if you ever watch Gundam Build Fighters, this is a spoiler by the way. The way how the plastic model kits move is through the Plavsky particles, which are a crystal gem thing. Crystal gem Steven Universe. It's like a crystal gem thing that actually makes things move and such, and he has powers and such. That's how it is in the first season, and that allowed one of the characters, Reiji, to come to our world or that place's world. Anyway, with that, we did not remove its head. We just replaced its hand, and this little piece came off again, and I was having issues with that. On that biggest review, but whatever. And now he can and be retired for the night. Now you can go there. All right, now we need Lightning Gundam. We'll go off to the side. I said, oh my god, we needed him, but now I put him off to the side. All right, then. We are now going to make a extension to this barrel here. As you can see, there's this clip, and now I shall show you what the clip was for in the first place. You take one of these arms off, the arm, and go off to the side. You take this, rotate. You take this piece here, and you plug it into the sniper barrel. And now it's even longer. Just longer. This is why it stated it needed to be the short rifle, because as an actor, it become a sniper, and yet the only way that it would fit onto that gun is if I glued it in place, and I don't feel like gluing things in place. I just wanted it to clip on, and this is good. But we can't be beggars, so we'll put this off to the side, and yes, he can still hold it. And now it comes down to this piece, which, if y'all remember this piece, this came with Lightning Gundam, but this originally came with this, so now we are going to show you its use. Basically, you leave this alone, you take this, you plug it into here, and now, we bring back our boy. The Lightning Gundam. He can now hold it as a weapon, which is pretty cool. It's a dumb looking rifle, I can tell you that much. It's a dumb looking gun, yet it's a funny type of dumb. Like, it's stupid dumb. Your tolerances for like this would depend on like the type of craziness you can handle. I swim in craziness, so I can basically live with this stuff. So yeah, this is nice. And if you are curious on what I can do with all these extra pieces that I have, well, no worry and no frets. That's if you just take this piece, plug it into here, rotate the waist. Just take this, plug it in. Plug in the head. But first, we gotta remove the V-fin. Rotate it back around, and the little chin should fit right into that groove. You take this, plug that back in, and there you go. Here she is with just things. It's just her without arms and legs. Things and little thrusters. This is cool though. Oh, I love how you have options on what she can do with like certain things, and if you want to do, and what would she look like if you didn't want, if you want both of these two to have their accessories. Well, simple, well enough they did pull that off in the show, but what you do, and I just made this up. This isn't in the instructions. I made this up myself. You just take these parts. Let's do it like so. We don't need this anymore. You take this piece off. You take this, put that in like so. You take this, and then boom. Now you have Winning Gundam in its what I'm gonna call the core mode. Because let me tell you, none of these out of all the parts that you have that will go to any Gundam with this model kit, this is basically what you don't need. Besides, one arm, but besides that, this is basically it. That's all. So yeah, I'm gonna hold her like this because I don't have a proper stand to hold her up with, or if I can, I'm gonna push her down like so, which is gonna look dumb. And I'm going to do no, I'm just gonna show off the whole Tri-Fighter team. So let me just get them nice and ready. Actually, you know what? Let's just show them all off together. So yeah, we got Team Tri-Fighter over here, and that's the team of the show. So yeah, what do I think of the SD itself? For an SD, it's not that bad. I mean, it's an SD kit. What do you want me to say about it? SD kits will be scaled differently between different model kits. For an example, master grade kits, I'll just scale them on how much I enjoy them. High grade kits will be how much I thought the building process was, and SDs will just be, I don't know when I'm going to scale the scene. I don't know. I thought of this whole different scaling system thing for model kits and such, but I realized, you know what? I'm just going to scale it the same way. This thing's okay. I mean, for the fact that this thing just basically goes with these two things, and if you don't have these two, then basically she's absolutely useless to you. She's not absolutely useless, but like her other modes will be absolutely useless unless you're just getting two things. But the fact that her parts can be used by the different guys, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh shoot! All right. But the fact that her parts can be used by the other people is kind of interesting. And if you haven't seen the show, then you won't understand why that is. And if I end up getting Miss Fumina's original mobile suit or model kit that she had in the beginning of the show, then I'll explain why she made the conversion. But until then, watch the show. It's good. But no, the fact that this is just basically the equivalent of what you're left with if you're gonna be using all the parts with the two of them. Not bad. And so anyway, I think I rambled long enough about this thing. Would I recommend this figure? Yes, I would. Show him more love than I did. I'm being honest with you. And yeah, this is Last Chance saying, when life gets you down, drink Dr. Pepper, keep calm, and bounce on. I'll see you all next time with maybe another Gundam review. I don't know.